Hi everyone, today I show you how I make a dark synth vocal for Toliver or Travis Scott, super cool breakdown. So let's go into the sample. So I start the sample basically with a simple bass, just have some foundation because I have no chords in this sample. So it's on like this. This one I use, it's bought from Analog Lab Bank. And after this I add this perk, just in the background add some texture. The sound that I use is trippy, and then I just add an EQ just for cut the low end, and I add the second perk, sound like this. Simple, just add again a texture in the background. The sound that I use is tape from Analog Lab Bank. And after this I add this 3 lead, super interesting because it's like question and responses. I start with this lead, sound like this. This one I use, it's built from Analog Lab Bank, and the responses of this lead is this little lead, sound like this. Super cool lead. This one I use, it's uni, perfect for a type of mic in sound. After this I add this little lead, is the responses of this lead, so it's on like this. More ambience. This one I use, it's uni again, and I just add this crazy FX. It's a free plugin, by the way, super cool to use, and I just add a simple EQ. So the 3 lead together sound like this. And finally I add this main lead in the top. Super ambience. Crazy. The sound that I use, it's Slide from Analog Lab Bank. I use this free plugin again. I just use a lot of this plugin, just add some reverb, and after this I add this to EQ. And along the sample I cut some parts, the first note of this lead, and just change totally the lead right here to a simple note. Just let some breeze the first vocal, sound like this. Just add some atmosphere in the background, sound like this in the sample. Crazy. And after this I add this final vocal. I add a lot of reverb, for just add some space and room, atmosphere vocal in the sample, more in the back of the sample. Just add some texture and harmonics in the sample. So like you see, the sample is super easy to make, not very complex, but the cool thing is just play with the harmonics of the vocal and the synth. Is super interesting. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something. I just enjoyed the video. If you want the same sound that I use, the link it's in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, it helps so much, and I see you in another video. Peace.